Drama tonight on 7.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our live and exclusive telecast on Channel 7 of the race meeting from Moonee Valley. Not just the race meeting from Moonee Valley, of course, but we've got some extra specials for you today. Unfortunately, the meeting in Brisbane has been postponed because of inclement weather, which we seem to be having right round Australia at the moment. But very hurriedly, we've been able to send cameras up to Kilmore, and we're going to bring you the Kilmore races today, live telecast. And because of the clashes with Sydney, Kilmore races have all been put back 5 minutes. 5 minutes back for all Kilmore races. So we'll be bringing you Moonee Valley racing, Kilmore, also Sydney, and of course the big meeting from South Australia with a Goodwood Handicaps, the main race in the program, completely dominated by Victorian horses. So we've got plenty going for you there today on Channel 7. Now,
the commentator will be Brian Markovic, and they're all set to go for the first event.
Good line, race one. Racing now. Red Cafe began quite well. Little Ixton began okay with Goal, who's going forward. Easing in behind them now was Rapid Bow, followed by Green Flyer, then Jemagen. Back in behind them, Commander Cal, followed by Cromedy Lad, and High Courtesy drops out to last after travelling 250 metres, and Red Cafe on the outside pulls his way to the lead by a length and a half to Laker King. Mighty Mahal on the inside. Going forward but out 4 deep early is Little Ixton, 3 wide as Goal. In behind them, Hinchuli, followed by Rapid Bow. They're racing tight behind the leader. In behind them came Loddon River, followed by Commander Cal, then Green Flyer, Jemagen, High Courtesy, and Cromedy Ladders last. Out of the straight at the 1500, Red Cafe in front by a length and a half. Little Ixton caught deep, Goal in the centre, Laker King on the inside. A length away, Mighty Mahal, followed by Hinchuli, Commander Cal, Loddon River, Rapid Bow. 2 lengths away, Green Flyer, followed by Jemagen, third last on the outside of High Courtesy, and 2 lengths away, Cromedy Lad. Inside the 1250 metre turn, Little Ixton always deep, goes up on the outside to head off Red Cafe by a neck. A length and a half away, Goal third in the box seat, followed by Laker King. 2 lengths away, Commander Cal, followed by Hinchuli, Loddon River. High Courtesy now pulled to the outside, down the side inside 1,000 deep. He's going forward. Then Green Flyer, followed by Rapid Bow, Cromedy Lad. Mighty Mahal second last, and Jemagen back at the tail at the 850 and about 12 lengths off the lead. Red Cafe just in front of Little Ixton, travelling down the side by a length and a half to Goal, travelling up on the inside. Going forward, Commander Cal, and out 4 wide now, Loddon River making ground. 2 lengths away, Green Flyer, followed by High Courtesy, Laker King dropping off, followed by Cromedy Lad, then Rapid Bow, followed by Jemagen, Hinchuli, and dropping right out as Mighty Mahal. 450 out on the turn. Commander Cal quickly went up with Loddon River. They put pay to Red Cafe under pressure third. Little Ixton not going well. Then Green Flyer, followed by High Courtesy, Goal not finding enough, followed by Cromedy Lad. Jemagen well back from Rapid Bow, Laker King, Hinchuli, and tailed off Mighty Mahal. 250 out on the straight, Commander Cal on the inside, Loddon River the outside, by 2.5 to Red Cafe, followed by Cromedy Lad. At the 150, Loddon River the outside, slowly got the upper hand from Commander Cal, but the grey Cromedy Lad is coming home all over the top of them on the outside. Cromedy Lad goes to the lead with 80 metres to go, and he draws away near the line. Cromedy Lad has won by a length and a quarter to Loddon River. A length away third was Commander Cal, then Red Cafe. Green Flyer back in behind them, followed by Little Ixton, High Courtesy, Jemagen. Back in behind them, Rapid Bow, followed by Hinchuli, Goal, then Laker King, and tailed off was Mighty Mahal.
The numbers as called by Brian Markovic in the first at Kilmore, 4, 12 and 3, and Stephen Burridge certainly earned his money on Cromedy Lad there. He never stopped riding it from the time they came out of the gates, but Cromedy Lad too good, outstaying them to beat number 12 Loddon River P. Coleman and third number 3 Commander Cal A. Speechley. 4, 12 and 3, the numbers as called by Brian in the first event at Kilmore. Now the second race.
And they're racing at the first attempt. Netcall a fraction slow, missed it about a half length. Here they go to the first though, and Netcall jumped it well to go up and hit the front from Charlie's Prize Cobbler Boy, followed then by D'Angelo up running about 5th. There on the inside, NERACO as they go to the second. Netcall jumped it well. 2 lengths to Tagari and Royal Sea, followed by Great Legion and then Better Duke. A length and a half further back is Mr. Scrooge with Even Trumps and Star of Ours last. Well, Netcall, anxious to race. He's been running in 1600 metre flat race. races, and he's about 4 lengths in front coming up the side to the double here from Charlie's Price, and he jumped it beautifully. Cobbler's Boy third. 2 away then came NERACO, 2 to D'Angelo, and over on its outside Royal Sea pulling from Tagari and Better Duke as they broached the one at the 400. Great Legion behind it with Even Trumps, and 2 further back Mr. Scrooge as they went over it, and Star of Ours is the length last. Net Call about 5 in front round the turn the first time. The boy Durden's got a bit of a hold on it without trying to pull it about and make it pull. About 3 lengths now as they enter the straight. From Charlie's Price, Cobbler's Boy. 1.5 NERACO, Royal Sea the outside. They're followed back along the fence then by, or behind them is D'Angelo, and as they go to the next Tagari on the fence. Here's the one in the straight, Net Call over it well. 2 lengths to Charlie's Price. On the outside, Cobbler Boy. A length further back then came NERACO, Royal Sea, Tagari the fence. 2 to D'Angelo, getting shaken up a little bit as they pack up here. Then Great Legion, Better Duke. Star of Ours has moved up now to join the 2 at the rear, Even Trumps 3 deep, and Mr. Scrooge the rails. 1,600 to go as they charge down the hill. Net Call under a good hold, almost joined here. In fact, is by Cobbler's Boy, and on the outside NERACO as they go to this hurdle at the 1,400. And Cobbler Boy jumped to the lead. A half-length Net Call. Second of the double on the outside. NERACO's going pretty well. And then 1.5 lengths Charlie's Price, who hit it from Tagari, Royal Sea. Great Legion to the outside. Star of Ours now being set going. D'Angelo on the insides, battling back. And back towards the rear is Better Duke and Even Trumps with Mr. Scrooge. Down the back now, 1,100 to go. And NERACO took the lead and he's going very well. 1.5 lengths Net Call on the inside of Cobbler Boy. Hasn't been called on Net Call yet. 2 lengths to Charlie's Price and Tagari as they go to this one. The leader NERACO, 3 parts to Net Call, taken to the outside of him now, and 3 deep Cobbler's Boy. 2 lengths to Charlie's Price, battling on from Tagari, and 2 lengths away then came Royal Sea from D'Angelo. NERACO the leader, about 3 parts to Net Call at the 800 corner. Net Call going up to tackle him again though at the third last. Not much in it as they went over it. They landed almost together. NERACO might have jumped it a little better. Cobbler Boy 3 deep under the whip, and 4 lengths to Charlie's Price, D'Angelo. However, it's Net Call going up again, coming to the second last to NERACO. They're almost together as they draw to it. NERACO and Net Call. NERACO's jumping a little bit better. 2 lengths away Cobbler's Boy, and 10 lengths Charlie's Price, D'Angelo and Tagari. NERACO's rider went for the whip. He's 3 parts of a length in front and looks to be doing a little better than Net Call. 1.5 lengths Cobbler's Boy and 6 to D'Angelo. In fact, NERACO, I think, has got it 1 on the corner. Drew away 2.5 Net Call, who's starting to weaken, and then Cobbler's Boy and a gap away D'Angelo. But NERACO's drawn away 6 in front at the last from Cobbler's Boy. He jumps it beautifully from Cobbler's Boy, who hit it hard. Net Call got into second place again, and then D'Angelo. But NERACO's won it by about 8 lengths. Second is Net Call, ahead to Cobbler's Boy third. D'Angelo fourth, then Star of Ours, who didn't give a yelp. Next Charlie's Price, Tagari, a gap further back Mr. Scrooge, Royal Sea, Great Legion, then Even Trumps, and a long last in the race is Better Duke. Official placings now for the Federal Hurdle, first race on the winner 200 metres from home. He ran a good third in it. He probably went a little bit faster in the first 1,400 metres or so than his rider wanted, and that may have told on him, although the winner
is Ian Craig for the first.
Not a bad break. Constant Star at the end of 50. Dropping back a shade was Ice Path. And the early leader is Regal Home. Holding second Elder Time, and Lily Antoinette striding up on the inside. Then a Deuce. Further back in the field is Constant Star. Equaliser second last, and last of all is Ice Path, but only about 6 lengths from the lead. As they gallop down past the 1,200 metres, and the pilot here, Regal Home, but Lily Antoinette, anxious to go faster, joins Regal Home. A length to Elder Time, 1.5 then to a Deuce on the outside of Constant Star. Racing 3 wide is Equaliser, and 1.5 lengths to Ice Path. As they pass the 800 metres, and the pilot is Lily Antoinette clearly now by 3/4 length on Regal Home. A little over a length away, third is Constant Star on the inside of Elder Time. A Deuce 3 deep, Equaliser 4 wide, and 1.5 lengths to Ice Path. Along past the 500, travelling down to the home corner, and the leader Lily Antoinette, the best part of a length Regal Home, and on the outside Elder Time, followed by Constant Star, yielding some ground, then a Deuce, Equaliser second last, and Carmody's got the whip on Ice Path. Around the corner, the favourite leads the way, Lily Antoinette. She's kicked about 1 3/4 lengths, Regal Home. Elder Time battling on the outside, and then Constant Star. Lily Antoinette, he'll have to go for a shortly. Constant Star with Elder Time and a Regal Home. Grab Lily Antoinette, and Regal Home's taken the lead narrowly. Constant Star's boring it off the track. Constant Star doing too well, but it's run Regal Home off. So it's Constant Star ahead to Regal Home, but has bought out badly the winner. Then Elder Time, Lily Antoinette, followed by Ice Path and Equaliser, and deduced the last pair.
Right, the numbers as called by Ian Craig, 8, 3 and 6, but I'd say almost certainly there'll be a protest in the first in Sydney. 8, 3 and 6 as called, but stand by, you could hear more. Third Cobbler Boy, $1.35. The numbers were 7, 2 and 5. The Quinella paid $10 and the trifecta $160.80.
They're all set. And they're standing in quite well. Out wide, Show Them All now getting on the toe. Jules Rainbow a bit toey. They're set. Show Them All, the one on the toe, the light on. Set. Looks a good line. Racing. Barb & Cedar, the favourite, began fairly well. Sybil's Heroine dropped out to last. Ozone Lily, Toolman Bay, Show Them All, Himalaya, Gentle Brook are all going forward looking for the lead, and the favourite driving from the inside, Barb & Cedar. Inside the 1,000, a great go for the early lead. Nuclear Lady, Ozone Lily and Barb & Cedar with Himalaya, Gentle Brook are all booting up on the inside. In behind them, Fair Period, followed by Toolman Bay and Show Them All, followed by Jules Rainbow, then Sybil's Heroine. Pennant Star third last down the side, followed by Stylish Shecky, and 2 lengths away, Home Rhythm. Down the side of the 650, Ozone Lily went to a clear lead first up by a length and a quarter to Fair Period. In behind them, Gentle Brook on the outside of Barb & Cedar, the favourite being scrubbed along, followed by Nuclear Lady out wide. 2 lengths away, Himalaya, well back as Sybil's Heroine, followed by Show Them All. Dropping out, Jules Rainbow, followed by Stylish Shecky, Pennant Star, Toolman Bay and Home Rhythm. On the turn of the 350, and the favourite's got a glorious run on the inside, Barb & Cedar. He now went to the lead, 250 out from Ozone Lily. In behind them, Gentle Brook, followed by Nuclear Lady and Fair Period down the outside. At the 180, Barb & Cedar a half in front of Ozone Lily, coming again on the outside, clear of Gentle Brook. Barb & Cedar with that great run on the home turn will win, and the favourite Barb & Cedar scores clearly on the line by a length to Ozone Lily. A very good run first up, possibly through it away on the home turn. 2 lengths away, third was Gentle Brook. In behind them, Nuclear Lady, followed by Pennant Star, who made ground. In behind them, Show Them All, followed by Sybil's Heroine, Himalaya. Then Stylish Shecky from Fair Period, Home Rhythm. Tailed off in the race were Toolman Bay and also Jules Rainbow.
Numbers as called by Brian. In the second at Kilmore, 1, 9 and 4. The winner, Barb & Cedar, K. Ashby. Second placing to 9, Ozone Lily. And third, number 4, Gentle Brook, 1, 9, 4 as called. The second at Kilmore. Up there.
Out of tidy start too, one of the best away, Allura, Gypsy's Fate and Nemesi getting back with Princess Sentosa and Telbon Miss and Silhouetted. Unsettling fully into stride, Allura and Count Naria going very quickly, and so too is Impeach, who's prominent. With them too on settling down as Grandiose, who holds the inside running. Vaguely Consul with those, Peace Mission prominent. They were followed by Nura further back in the field, Allura, then Princess Sentosa, followed by Dagger Club, then Pandy Sun, followed by Spirit of Emily Wide with High Carathea. In between horses then came Rainbow Walkers well back, and so was Telbon Miss, Silhouetted, Gypsy's Fate, and 6 away last of all, Nemesi on the swing for home and running down towards the 400 metre mark, which will bring them into the straight. Count Narie shows the way, the Victorian a length and a half. 2 in second placing, Grandiose flicked up. 3 lengths away, Mr. Nisku, Vaguely Consul fourth, Princess Sentosa, followed wider out by Anura, then came Impeach, followed by Peace Mission running home, but Count Narie is swimming along keenly. It's 4 in front with 100 to go and has few worries, very few in fact. It'll win the Lindsay Park Handicap comfortably. Second placing will go to Grandiose. Princess Sentosa made good ground for third. Then Vaguely Consul, followed by Mr. Nisku, Silhouetted, Telbon Miss and Stepping Star running in behind them. Then came Nura, followed by Peace Mission, a nice debut. They were followed further back then by Pandy Sun, then Rainbow Walk. A break then to Impeach, who knocked up with Dagger Club, Spirit of Emily, High Carathea, Nemesi, one of the last in with Allura, and Gypsy Fate.
As called by Ron in the first in Adelaide, 2, 3 and 11. An impressive win by Count Marie, defeating Grandiose, and third placing to Princess Sentosa. 2, 3, 11, the first in Adelaide. We'll take a break and be back with more in just a moment.
And they're racing. Caught them in a pretty good line too. Herxway was ridden out with the whip. Seas Rising began well today. It didn't lose any ground, and Supersonic got away nicely, and Spanish Lust to the fence. Shy Reach, Dancing Gate and Underwood out wide are all going fast in that run to the first turn. Spanish Lust are holding the inside to the first corner, led from Seas Rising narrowly, and Dancing Gate taking them all on. Herxway is in the centre, and then a length to Supersonic, a length and a half Underwood. They were followed then by Sea Dancer, True Tone the rail. Shy Reach dropped back a little bit. Serretino hard ridden from Double Match, and Grand Jesus is last. At the 1,000, Dancing Gate racing fiercely. A half-length Spanish Lustre on the rails. A length and a half, Seas Rising. It's getting up on the inside of Herxway at this stage, and Supersonic 3 deep. 1.5 to True Tone, Sea Dancer the outside. A length and a half further back. Then came Shy Reach, about to move around the outside of that bunch of horses. Underwood is next, and then came Double Match. Back at the rear, Serretino and Grand Jesus. Packing up now. 600 to go, and Spanish Lustre on the inside has gone up the Dancing Gate, and Seas Rising getting a split in between the pair. Then a length and a half, Supersonic and Underwood from Shy Reach and True Tone. Spanish Lustre, it's in front at the 400, but now Seas Rising, the favourite, moves up to tackle it. Dancing Gate is next, and then Underwood. The rest are struggling, with Grand Jesus making up ground from Serretino. But on the corner, Spanish Lustre and Seas Rising, 300 to go. Look to have it between them from Underwood, Grand Jesus, Serretino. Seas Rising's going better on the outside. It's taken the lead as they straighten. A half-length Spanish Lustre, a good gap, Serretino, Underwood and Grand Jesus. But Seas Rising draws away. Serretino finishing fast. Seas Rising getting tired but wins. 3 parts Spanish Lustre. A half-length Serretino third from Grand Jesus, Underwood. Then about 8 lengths Dancing Gate, Supersonic, Herxway, True Tone, Sea Dancer. Well back in the field then is Shy Reach second last, and Double Match is last.
Is there for the second at Moonee Valley, numbers 6, 2 and 4. The winner, Seas Rising, $1.90 and 85. 2 Spanish Lustre, 90. 4 Serretino, $1.50. The Quinella, $4.05. And the trifecta, $45.75. Correct weight, race 2 at Moonee Valley. Winston Star paid $6.80 and $2.10. Regal Home, $1.50. No third take for Elder Time. The Quinella, $16.65. And the trifecta, $224.10. That was the first in Sydney. And shortly runners will be on their way for the second, the Cliff Carey handicap. And the starting time is 1:15. The scratching from race 2 is number 3, Winged Prayer, along with number 9, Foamy Ocean. So 2 out, leaving a field of 9. It's over 1,200 metres for 3-year-olds. Here's Sydney.
And Let's Be a Star amongst the best to begin. Oliver John was away nicely, and so too was Race for Pleasure up looking for the lead. Smoke Prated out very deep, and Let's Twist Again rushing up on the inside from Harapan Jaya. Then Tortuous and Take the Kitty, and dropping out last, but not far from the lead, the favourite Rock All. A bunch field down to the 800 metres. Race for Pleasure in front. Second on the inside, Let's Twist Again. 3 deep and ahead further away, Let's Be a Star. 1 to Smoke, and then Oliver John. A length Harapan Jaya, then comes Rock All on the outside of Take the Kitty, and Tortuous last as they leave the 600 pole behind them. And Let's Twist Again the inside, and Race for Pleasure just showing the way from Let's Be a Star. A length and a half to Smoke, and 1 further back comes Oliver John. 2 to Rock All, then Harapan Jaya, Take the Kitty the inside, and 4 to Tortuous, homeward bound. Race for Pleasure in the middle, and Let's Be a Star just in front of Let's Twist Again on the inside. And now it's Let's Be a Star taking over. Down by the 200, Let's Be a Star's kicked a length in front. Rock All taking a while to unwind, battling on as Smoke, but Let's Be a Star in front, 100 to go. They're not catching him at this stage. Second is Oliver John, and then Smoke and Take the Kitty, but Let's Be a Star is too good for them. Let's Be a Star has beaten Oliver John. Third Smoke, fourth Take the Kitty. Then came Rock All, followed by Harapan Jaya, then a gap to Tortuous. Second last was Let's Twist Again, an absolute Race for Pleasure.
And the numbers 1, 11 and 2, as called by Ian Craig on the second event in Sydney. 1, 11, 2. The winner, Let's Be a Star, P. Sylvester. Second, Oliver John in Campton. And third, Smoke, D. Beedman. 1, 11 and 2. The third race coming up from Kilmore very shortly. For the third event, so let's take you to Brian Markovic.
Line good for race number 3 over the 1200. Topaz Queen the favourite. Good support for the grey Solar Sovereign to beat it though. All set. Third race over the 1200. 2-year-old handicap. And the line looks good. Manny's Pride a bit on the toe, drawn inside. They're set. Light on. Off. Manny's Pride jumped away well with Topaz Queen, the favourites in front early. Dropping out to last, Painted Spring with Jewel Crown and Party for Fun, and Topaz Queen inside the 1,000, narrowly in front by 3/4 to Trying Tryst. Working up on the outside, Golcon third, followed by St. Loy, Money's Pride. In behind them came Delage, followed by Jewel Crown, Party for Fun. Solar Sovereign racing third last early, followed by Pylong Bow, and 2 lengths away, Painted Spring. Inside the 800, Topaz Queen a length in front. Delage on the outside gets the second. Trying Tryst racing third. In behind them came Golcon, followed by Manny's Pride St. Loy. 2.5 away Jewel Crown, followed by Party for Fun, Pylong Bow. Well back as Painted Spring and Solar Spring, doing nothing before the home turn. Solar Sovereign, who dropped out to last. 400 out though on the turn. Delage on the outside joining Topaz Queen. They're 2.5 in front of Trying Tris, followed by St. Loy making ground. In behind them came Golcon, the rest are well back, headed off by Manny's Pride. Delage 220 out, took over narrowly from Topaz Queen. The danger, St. Loy on the outside, coming up them quickly. In behind them Trying Tris, followed by Golcon. St. Loy, they raced up on the outside of the 120. Put pay in a twinkling from Trying Tris and Delage boxing on. The favourite Topaz Queen can't go on, and St. Loy scores pulling up comfortably. St. Loy by 2 3/4 to Trying Tris. A half away third Delage, then Party for Fun. Pylong Bow made up plenty of ground, followed by Painted Spring. Topaz Queen knocked up badly, followed by Manny's Pride. In behind them Golcon, followed by Jewel Crown, and last in was Solar Sovereign.
Time 1:15.7, and the numbers as called by Brian on the third, 5, 12 and 6, St. Loy the winner. Second placing going to Trying Trist, and third was Delage, 5, 12 and 6 in race number 3. Adelaide, it's race 2 there. Correct weight in Sydney, they're racing Adelaide.
Hall Strong, which did rear in the stalls, jumped away pretty well with them. Top Banner and Enchanteur away quickly, with Enchanteur the early leader on the rail from Top Banner over the crossing at the 1800. Then came Sir Quest, who's going to go up and put some pace into the affair, followed then behind them by Hall Strong. All Benefit settles with Cativo, and they're at the tail of the field. Top Banner has taken up control as they run by the 16 zone, the 1600 metre mark, and the leader Top Banner 2 in front now. Of in second position Sir Quest, who settled only fairly. He's pulling against the rider. Enchanteur looks to have settled down nicely for Gauci, a length and a half away now, only a length to Hall Strong as the pace slackens again. 1.5 Cativo, and almost 2 to last of all is All Benefit. 1400 out, and here Sir Quest is making its bid for the lead. It was pulling against the rider. He's given it a little bit more rein, and it draws a length and a half to 2 in front of Top Banner. 3 to Enchanteur settling nicely from Hall Strong within 2. About another 2 lengths away Cativo, and 1 to All Benefit. So they work along the far side of the course onto the side, and here the leader is Sir Quest by 2.5 Top Banner, a similar margin Enchanteur. From the rear All Benefit and Hall Strong gaining ground, and a length and a quarter further back than Cativo. At the 1000 metre mark, and Sir Quest led by a length and a half to 2 to Enchanteur, who's getting a spurt into it now and goes through on the rail to take up the running. Enchanteur runs to the 800 ahead in front of Sir Quest. 2.5 Top Banner, a length and a half away Hall Strong, with All Benefit struggling, and Cativo last of all. Sir Quest and Enchanteur the joint leaders on the turn. In third placing Top Banner is not done with. He's making his claim again at the 600. 2.5 further back to Hall Strong, and 3 lengths further back All Benefit and Cativo. Sir Quest has gone towards the centre of the course before straightening and drifted out there, and a joint leader with Top Banner the middle, and on the inside Enchanteur and Hall Strong under the whip running on. Now they start to spring across the track. We're out deep on the track. Sir Quest has gone to the middle, and Top Banner goes up to head Enchanteur from Hall Strong. Running to the 200 metre mark, it's Top Banner drawing 2 in front of Enchanteur, who's done with. Hall Strong is struggling away, then Cativo running on fairly, and Sir Quest down the middle from All Benefit. But it's Top Banner in front, and Top Banner, packing too many guns, goes to the line to win it well for Harry White. He's down, wins by 2 or 3 lengths to Hall Strong Enchanteur. 4 or 5 lengths further back Cativo. A long healthy break out in the middle of the course on its own Sir Quest, and last of all Benefit.
Well, he's certainly racing in rare form at the moment. Top Banner, that's 4 in a row now, including the Warrnambool Cup. And Top Banner number 2 has beaten number 4 Hall Strong, and 1 Enchanteur. 2-4-1 as called, the second in Adelaide.
And they jumped away as well. Oh, My Hutch jumped sideways, unbalanced the rider, and it is last of a bunch field going to the first obstacle. Skyros led over the first from Jean's Nightmare and Rapelko on the outside. Satik Top Music, Lapsang out wide. Then My Hutch over the second, and last of all is Magic Push. Over the third now, and Skyros just led Jean's Nightmare over it. There's no pace on. On the outside, Satik making a line of 3, 2 to Rapelko. On the outside, Lapsang, and they're going at a fair dinkum hunting pace at the moment. Little better than even time. A length away then came My Hutch, 1 to Top Music, and 2 to Magic Push. They're into the back section of the track now, the double at the 1000 coming up, and Sir Teak had taken over to be a length in front of Skyros, who jumped a bit better than him. In third, placing a length away is Jean's Nightmare, a half to Lapsang, who's racing out wide. A length away My Hutch, who jumped better than Rapelko, then a length and a half to Top Music, and 6 lengths away Magic Push. Round the corner at the 800 they race now, and Sir Teak in front. Little over a length to Skyros, who's under double wraps. 2 to Jean's Nightmare pulling hard. Lapsang the outside, a length away My Hutch as they went over the next one. Rapelko on its inside and 3 lengths to Top Music and last of all Magic Push. They come up by the 600, the next jump at the 400. And the leader, Cerretino, only about a half length to Skyros. Ryder might have to let it go shortly. A length away Jean's Nightmare. Lapsang's moved past it. 1 away My Hutch, a half Rapelko, and they're out 3 lengths to Top Music. And last Magic Push as they make the turn the first time. 1 jump in the straight. The leader is Cerretino. 3 parts to Skyros. 1 away Lapsang. Then about a length and a half Jean's Nightmare. 3 parts to the favourite My Hutch. Rapelko on the rails. 2 to Top Music and last of all is Magic Push. Cerretino in front. Here's the jump in the straight. Skyros has almost joined it. A length and a half Lapsang has been pretty wide all the way. Jean's Nightmare on the inside. 1.5 to My Hutch, a half Rapelko. 3 to Top Music and Magic Push. Out of the straight, 1,700 metres to go now. And Cerretino, the pacemaker, a little over length Skyros. Lapsang close up third. From on the inside of them then is Jean's Nightmare, My Hutch, and a length away is Rapelko. Then 3 to Top Music and a half Magic Push. Back where they started, down the hill to the treble again. Skyros went up here with a definite challenge now and drew level with Cerretino approaching the first of the treble. They jumped it together, 2.5 lengths Jean's Nightmare. Lapsang out very wide still. A length and a half My Hutch, Rapelko over the second, then Top Music and Magic Push. Over the last of the treble they race, and Cerretino got out 3 lengths to Skyros. Now he slipped right away. A length and a half Lapsang has gone up quickly to be third from Jean's Nightmare. A length and a half My Hutch, 2 to Rapelko's a fair way back, and under the whip behind the Magic Push and Top Music. The double near the 1,000. Cerretino's out about 3 or 4 lengths in front as he draws to this from Skyros. Jumped it well. Third, a length and a half away is Lapsang. 1 to Jean's Nightmare and 1 to My Hutch. Second of the double. Big jump by Cerretino. Landed 5 in front. Skyros can't go on and Lapsang went up second. Rapelko can't go a yard now. But with 800 to go and Cerretino's gone out 8 lengths in front of Lapsang. 1 to Skyros. 3 to Jean's Nightmare and the favourite My Hutch is struggling. Here's the third last. Cerretino. Oh, he propped at that. Got over at about 4 in front, but he put in a couple of shorties. Lapsang second, a length to My Hutch. But on the flat, Cerretino is going strongly again, coming to the second last. He's 4 in front of Lapsang as he draws to it now. Here he comes, takes off. He again propped at it, but Lapsang hit it, and Cerretino landed 4 in front of Lapsang, My Hutch. Then Jean's Nightmare and Skyros battling back again. 300 to go on the corner. Cerretino has a lead of the best part of 4 lengths. He's holding them safely. Lapsang is second. Then came My Hutch further back from Skyros. He's only got to jump the last Cerretino. He draws to it about 5 lengths in front of Lapsang, and then My Hutch in third placing. Cerretino comes to the last. Oh, mighty leap. Over it safely from Lapsang, My Hutch, and then Skyros and Jean's Nightmare. But down to the line, Cerretino's won by 6 lengths. Lapsang second, 2 lengths to My Hutch third, 4 lengths to Skyros, Jean's Nightmare, a long gap to Rapelko, Top Music, and last home is Magic Push.
Actually best to begin from Noble Salute. Plaza's Hope away well and on water starting to boot up on the inside. Totem Echo and Star Marani are showing a bit of speed, and the only one really not doing so is Don Lind at the end of 250 metres, and here it's on water getting up on the inside. Second Posse Major Edition, 3 deep Noble Salute. Market Bow is fourth, followed wider out by Plaza's Hope, Star Marani, and then Totem Echo, and Don Lind is last. Only about 4 lengths would cover the 8 horses as they gallop along to the 600 metres on water just in front from Market Bow. Now Major Edition is 3 wide, a length the Plaza's Hope, followed then by Totem Echo, Don Lind, Star Marani.